Freaking DC'd me. Dang it. Anyways, y'all, my apologies. I knew there was something going on when I was trying to breach this and it kept tripping. It was tripping. Santa Maria. That was such a good opening to a stream, man. I had so many people in there. I had a bunch of likes, tons of comments. Back to the drawing board, as they say, you know? Back to the drawing board. Hey, ACM, how's it going? I'm doing great. How are you? Had a bit of a DC, so I had to restart my stream. I was just saying, like, I had a bunch of people in, had, you know, I don't know, it was like 18, 19 people at one time, you know, it was awesome. And then I had, you know, like, I knew something was up. Rusty Arc Steel. I don't even know if I've seen that ship before. Interesting. Interesting. What's up, Lucas? Hello again. Thank you for joining. Oh, I thought I just saw something. Yeah, I'm tripping. I gotta switch my controllers. I can already see this one's going wiggy on me. Going crazy. Oh, lunch. Nice. I hope you have a great lunch. When you work hard, you gotta eat. Eat good, man. I know how that is. Super important. What are you eating for lunch, brother? I actually should have eaten something before I started this stream, but I didn't. I'll probably stream for, like, you know, a couple hours this game, and then I'll go get something to eat. Hey, what's up, bro? You know he's already taken this. What is this? Torn blanket. Torn book, torn blanket. You left that for me? Thank you. Oh, he didn't open this. What the hell? What in the hell, Bobby? I mean, I don't know. It's something. He did, wait, he opened that stuff up there and didn't come downstairs? That's so weird. That's actually, like... That's actually so weird. What up, Detroit? What up, Jim? How's it going? I'm doing great, Mario. How are you doing? Thanks for rejoining, y'all. You're the best streamer ever. You're the best streamer ever, bro. Thank you, though, Mario. I appreciate the support. I appreciate, you know, the 10 crowns. You don't got to do that, Mario. Please, Mario. I hope y'all are having a beautiful Tuesday. I had to think about that for a second. That's pretty bad. I wanted to say Monday, you know? Hey, what's up, bro? I'm going to get a ride with you. Is that cool? Warehouse key. I'll take that. garlic press? What is this? Why is there all this stuff on the ground? Oh. What up, dude? We're good. I don't need to have my gun out. Hey, Jared, how you doing? What's up, Red Show? How are you doing? Red Show, I didn't see you streaming. Maybe I caught you a little late. All right. That was pretty good. I was in and out fast. Got some, miscellaneous junk there. A key. That's all right. Get those keys rounded up again. Get those keys rounded up again. I'm gonna probably dump that. I don't really need it. I could expand my inventory, but I don't want to quite yet. I'm not going to quite yet. I did it early the last time, and I kind of regretted that afterwards. I can't buy any more of those. I kind of want to buy that. I kind of want to buy it. I'm not going to buy it yet, though. "15 minutes to make a thumbnail." Wasted time. You're good, bro. You love your new emoji? Nice, nice. Working and lurking. Thank you, my lady. Let's see. I think I need 2 more apricots, right? My math is mathin'. Yeah, it's mathin'. We'll go and do that quick. Go and do that fast. I got a bit of guns too. Like, check it out. Not bad. Not bad. Oh yeah, I need duct tape. I could buy some probably. The shotgun choke too. Look at y'all. I'm starting to get a bit of meds. I've got some, purples, some purpulars. I got a bunch of gun parts, which is awesome. Hey, Lucas, how you doing? Oh, you're going shopping later? What are you going to go shopping for, Mario? Mario, you do more shopping than most of my ex-girlfriends who love to do shopping, bro. Like, you're always shopping. You're lucky. Holy, these glasses could use a bit of a clean. Oh, this is a money spawn. This is a money spawn. How does everybody feel about those new Firefly things? They hit pretty hard. Like, they are killing me when I'm out in the open. Bad. Big time. Candy, let's go. All right, nothing wrong with candy. I don't eat too much candy anymore. I used to eat candy when I was younger. Quite the sweet tooth, for sure, for sure. Oh, man, here, I gotta... Oh. 1 second. Gotta switch this. Somebody may have been here. I usually would have found one by now. Usually there would have been at least one, I would think. Maybe it's the other patch that I gotta sift through. Interesting. Oh, never mind. I'll take that back. Okay. I know I need these prickly pears later, so... Oh, I don't want it in there. I want it in the death pouch. Everybody calls this the butt pouch or whatever online. That's so your energy goes up? I don't think you need anything for your energy to go up, little bro. I think you're good. You know, holy, he needs energy. You have the most energy I've ever seen out of a human being, Mario. CD Fortnite? Maybe Mario. I'm not sure today, bro. I have so many games I want to play, Mario. Fortnite's kind of on the back burner for me right now, bro. Maybe. I don't want to say yes or no because I don't know. Because I'm gonna play that scary game later too. So I might play a little bit though, but it's just I don't know. Fortnite's cool. It's fun, but I've played it a lot, y'all. I've played that game like an insane amount. Hello. How's it going? I hear you breaching. Another one? If he was breaching, how did he get through there? I'm so confused right now. Whoa, look at all these things. I feel like this gun might be better for these things. Or not. If you can aim. No. Ah! I don't know how that didn't hit me. This guy got out of here quick, huh? Okay, I need that anyways. I mean, probably could use those. With the scared game? Yeah, I'm going to probably play that scared game. He didn't take the shotgun? Wow. Wow. That's like weird. Like maybe he just had so much stuff, y'all, that he was like, no, I don't need the shotgun. Don't want the shotgun. I mean, I'll take all this junk. Like it's junk to some people. You know, this is some people's trash is other people's treasure. Well, he didn't need the money for that. He must have had a good kit. He must have had a hell of a good kit. Cat bed. Hey, Weed's cat bed. I mean, hell, I think good enough.
Head home at the southern station.
I'm just getting in, getting out. No matter what you watch, you have nightmares every night. I see. That sucks, man. I used to have like night sweats, like really, really, really bad ones. Like wake up. I've had them on and off my whole life. I used to have them when I was a kid, but I also had them a lot like, I don't know, 10 years ago, we'll say. I had really bad ones. I would wake up like soaked. I would literally have to change all my clothes, have a shower sometimes because I felt so gross. I'd put a towel underneath my, I'd change the sheets, and even underneath my sheet, my mattress was like wet. It was disgusting. So I'd like put a towel there, and yeah, it sucked. It sucked, bro. I feel you, DJ Red Show. Luckily, I don't have them too much anymore, and they're not as bad. Like, if I do have night sweats, it's not like, insane. Like, my body was like releasing toxins, trying to get rid of them all. Try to watch Mickey Mouse. Oh, Don lost the Intercontinental against Penta. I didn't watch it. I did not watch it, actually, Mr. Red Show. Fun fact, I didn't get Nightmare. Okay, that's good. I'm surprised. Mario, you were watching that scary game, and I figured for sure you're going to have some nightmares. So that's good. That's a fun fact. I'm glad you didn't have nightmares, though, bro. Look at this guy burning me through the door. I'm glad Dominic, like, Everybody hates on Dominic Mysterio. I think he's all right, you know, and I think they found a good like niche for him, like, you know, because everybody hates on him because he's like, they say he's not that good. I think he's a pretty good wrestler. Like, I think he's a decent worker, you know. He's got the frog splash is really good. You know, he shouldn't do the 619. I just think that's a stupid move. Not because, you know, it's his dad's move. I just think it's a dumb move personally. But, you know, like, I don't know. I think he's decent, you know. And I think they found a good niche for him too with everybody hating him, you know. No problem, Mario. Don't watch it. Dominic wrestled the most matches out of anybody? Really? Wow. That's crazy. Okay, I need apricots and mushrooms. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, yeah, this one's done. So, yeah, y'all, I just have to get 2 motors, 5 surveyors, and 4 sentinel and 2 rusted. Can you watch Arc? Yeah, you can watch Arc. Arc isn't scary, bro. Danhausen's great. A lot of people like him, bro. A lot. He will be popular for sure. There's no question in my mind. He's not bad. He's not like my favorite, but he's not bad. I'm glad Dominic lost the titles because that was almost just a troll, you know, giving him both titles. That was just like, it was just to get a rise out of the you know, out of the fans and stuff like that. It's, you know, I get why they do it. It's almost like I thought, well, why did John Cena lose that match against the big guy? You know, the heck's his name? I can't think of it now. The general, the ring general. You know who I'm talking about. But I was like, why did they do that to Cena? You know what I mean? Why not just give him the win? You know, but let's say, I can't even use a hatch. But let's say John Cena wins. It does nothing for WWE, right? And in the end, it does nothing. It's for John Cena. But making the ring general hated, it did a lot for the next, you know what I mean? The next freaking Gunther. That's just, yeah. What's up, Aimlor? How you doing, bro? Welcome back, Oki. I like Gunther. Like, he's okay. Like, it's not like I hate Gunther, but I just don't think he's as good as what they make him. He's big. He's strong. He does hit hard. He's a very violent wrestler. Like, he smacks people in the chest really, really bad. But I don't think he's like a technically, like, you know, and he doesn't have like the pizzazz of like Stone Cold or, you know, MJF or any of those types of people. Like, he doesn't like freaking do promos very well. It just, I don't think he's as good as they want to make him to be. You know, it's just, he's a good villain, I guess, right? People hate him. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Lorena. NFH, how are you doing, girl? Definitely check out NFH if you haven't. Walter, I remember Walter. Yeah, I know, I remember. That's what I was actually going to call him Walter. Again, he's decent. Like, it's not, you know, it's just they make, I think they're short on villains sometimes, you know? Like, I think AEW has better villains than WWE. That's just my opinion, but, you know, I could be wrong, but that's just my thoughts.
Let's go to the East Trench Hatch.
But, you know, like, AEW has, like, some really good villains with, like, you know, John Moxley and his whole crew, the Death Riders. They're all sort of villainish. Yeah, MJF is, like, the ultimate villain. Everybody loves him, but he's, like, you know, yeah. I'm doing great, thank you. I'm doing great, NFH. Thank you for joining. I do appreciate you. And these are just my thoughts, Red Show. They have everyone has their place in wrestling, you know. Ooh. Look at how, I think they buffed how many bugs are out here. You know, how many are. Because, like, look at this. We got Hornet. that thing still alive? I didn't... Oh, it did destroy. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of, and MJF is probably one of my favorite wrestlers at the moment. Oh, sharing, thank you. Oh, really? I'll have to check it out. Normally, I watch them. You know, I've told you I watch almost every single one. I did not. I did not. I was busy last night, but. I'll have to check it out. It's all on Netflix now, so you can watch. I actually like watching it the next day because you don't have to watch those stupid commercials. Can we talk about how dumb those commercials are? Those are like the dumbest thing. Bam, 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 and they don't even advertise anything. I'd rather a commercial, to be quite honest with you, than like this garbage where they're just basically like advertising like a wrestler that I'm watching. Like, I'd rather watch the wrestler. Like, I'd much rather watch the wrestler actually just fight, you know? The ads get on your nerves. You feel me then. You understand my pain. It just, you know what it is for me? Hey, what's up, bro? You know what it is for me, honestly, bro? Nothing much, just chilling. It's the repetitiveness of the music. Bro didn't even tell me about that. Whoa, brother. Whoa, brother. It's like the music. It's like on loop. I feel like it's like the Barney. You guys ever heard Barney? Barney, they used to use that in Desert Storm to like interrogate people. Can you imagine that on loop? Ooh. Okay, dude. Not cool. Oh, weather in the Netherlands is warm? Nice, nice. I have not watched Happy Gilmore 2 yet. No. I should watch it. I love Happy Gilmore's. They're W movies. Well, I love the first one. It's a classic. I think most people can agree on that, right? Like, some people probably didn't like it, but I think, what is with these bombers? Like, leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone. The drunk driving commercial plays too much. I see. I can go through here, can I? I'm pretty sure I can. I don't know. I never do this. Yeah, I don't know. Ads get old for sure, but that music is garbage, dude. Like, I promise you, that music gets under my skin big time. It's the loop, and it's like, because I watch a lot of that stuff, so it's the loop that gets me. It really, really bothers me, man. I don't know how that didn't hurt me the first time, but okay. You know what? Honestly, MJF, I wouldn't say he's like the best wrestler. Like, he's got that stupid kangaroo move. Like, his moves are not that great, bro. I'm never gonna tell you, oh yeah, I love his, his wrestling ability. I think he cuts the best promos that I've seen since like Stone Cold, The Rock, etc. I think he just cuts really, really good promos. He's just really funny, and his arrogance and everything. Like I actually believe his arrogance. Hey, what's up, bro? How's it going? Like, you know, he's believable to me. That, you know, he's like, I don't know. His acting, I see. I don't know. I think he's good. Like, I think he's really good. Maybe I can find some of. Oh, somebody probably already took this. Shoot. But you know, everybody's different, right? You might look at it different, or you might consider his stuff kind of whatever. I think it's decent. I wanted some of these surveyor bolts out of this. Gotta go. Thank you for dropping the like. I appreciate it, Lucas. Guys, check out Lucas if you have not. Check out all these fine individuals. Wow, that was all garbage. Oh, that was all garbaggio, chat. Oh, that's not where I want to go. I was kind of thinking I was in the middle there. Oh, no! Damn it. I was hoping he was Shooter's kid, but nope. Shooter McGavin. Shooter McGavin was hilarious. This could be bad. Is that at least open? It is open, so. Yeah, I hope you have a great day, Lucas. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. I'm just going to take my time here. I think this guy's moving away, right? Pardon me. I mean, this game has changed a lot now since you can't just throw two freaking things at those guys anymore, eh? Two wolf packs? Like, I have the wolf pack blueprint, I just don't have it yet. Yes, let's go. That's what I wanted. Thank you for the tech. The tech I got right there, chat. The reason why I found that is because of Supra. Supra knows her business in this game. Man, this is kind of hell. He's not looking at me. Oh, he is looking at me. No. No. Oh, I'm so dead. No, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm dead. Nothing I can do. Cool. Cool game. Cool. Wow. What's up, No Totem? How you doing? Thank you for joining. Oh, man. Oh, man. Damn. Yep, rip the dream, y'all. I don't even know what I had in my inventory. Nothing too fantastic. Oh, man. How you doing, No Totem? Thank you for joining. Definitely check out all these fine people. I gave you moderator, bro. If you want to, yeah, connect with any of these people, go ahead. Hightail mod contest for 100K cash? Damn. 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 Well, I got one surveyor vault out of it. It is what it is. Back to the drawing board, as they say. I don't even think I have wires to make any of these. Oh, I don't have electrical components. Okay, I have a couple of these. I need rubber parts. I gotta start farming some stuff, y'all. Damn. I just wanted some mushrooms, because is that so much to ask? Is that so much to ask? Is this a medium shield? No. That was stupid, though. Like, the bomber guts on me, and then also the freaking Rocketeer from out of nowhere. Unfortunate. Let's put that on. I have one more anvil. Tough times. I'll put that on as a backup. Holy, my phone is super annoying. Do. Oh, that electrical storm did me in. Should have known. Oh well. Let's try it again. I think I got everything right. Hey Orchid, how are you doing? I'm doing great, thank you. How is Denmark today? Look at all that space. Holy. Got tons of stuff to fill up. You're good? That's awesome. Great stream earlier. Sorry I missed most of your stream. I literally woke up. I joined your stream. I walked to get a coffee. It takes me about, I don't know, 10 minutes to walk there, 10 minutes to walk back, 5 minutes to get the coffee. So probably like 25, 30 minutes. And then I came back and you were ending your stream. And I've never seen that Avatar game, so it's kind of a shame. I'll have to watch that back. I want to see what it's all about. I'm not surprised they made an Avatar game. What a popular movie that was. Nice weather today. Nice. It's okay here. It's like it's not warm, that's for sure. But it's not cold. Like, it's starting to perk up a little bit. It's probably around 2 to 5 degrees Celsius, I would say. So it's still pretty cold. What's an Ikran anymore? What is that? Oh no, this is so late into this. Jesus, look at the spawn they give me. Look at this guy's name on the side, yo. Menopause. Some of these names they come up with, too much. 900 meters away and it started late. Oh, it's like a thing that you fly. I see. I haven't seen that movie in a while. What a great movie that was when it came out. broke so many records and stuff. I think I was one of the only people that didn't see that movie in in the theaters. I slacked it up. I saw it later. Everybody else was like, "You didn't see that in the theaters? It was the best." I was like, "No." You seen all three? I see. I have seen it. It's just been a while. Yeah, it's been a long while since I watched that movie. How many years ago did that come out? Like it had to be quite a few years, I would think, right? I should have brought stims. That's one thing I need to do. I need to buy some stims, especially when I'm in this, just so that way I can like book it and run. '09, I see. Thanks, Red Show. Yeah, I figured it was a long time ago. I was actually going to guess even longer than '09, but there you go. '09, and that's crazy. I'm feeling old, chat. I'm feeling old. Maybe I shouldn't have asked. The last one was earlier this year. I didn't see the last one, that's for sure. I think I saw the first two. That's kind of cool. Like, that's a James Cameron movie, right? Like, he's an insane director. Like, can we agree on that? That guy just, he's like Martin Scorsese. He's like, you know, I can't think of the guy that did Indiana Jones and all those movies. That guy is awesome too. Spielberg, he's freaking awesome. Like, they don't make bad movies, do they? Like, I think that they look at scripts, they read the script, and unless it's like a banger AAA movie, they're like, no, it's not, no, sorry, not doing it, you know? I'd do the same thing if I was them. I saw that one in the theater. I know, we're the same age. I'm thinking, like, you know, '09 to me is like, I remember, I don't know, like, I remember, like, even, okay, I was gaming with Mr. CH. We played on stream yesterday, but I was also gaming with him off stream. And we were just kind of having a candid, you know, open conversation about different stuff that I probably wouldn't discuss on stream, we'll say, right? And I was just telling him, like, you know, to me, Mr. CH is young, right? Like, he's a kid almost, and it's not anything against him. He understood what I meant, right? But what I was saying is, like, when Mr. CH was born, because he's like 20, right? So 20-ish. When he was born, I was like in Europe, okay? Like, before he was even born, like, or he was like maybe 1, I was in Europe, like, on my own. Like, on a trip, you know, like, with nobody, like, just, you know, I was visiting my family, but like I'd take a bus and stuff and just, you know, I was just traveling. Like, it was just, you know, so like when you put stuff into perspective like that, it really does kind of make you think about things differently. And he understood. He was like, no, I get it. And I was just like, man, it's crazy to look at it that way. Like, the control is different from game to game. I gotcha. Oh, you didn't go to the theaters before you got married? I see. I've always been a big movie theater person, y'all. It started with my mom. My mom would take me and my sister. She took me to the first Batman, you know, so that's how old I am. That's the first movie I can remember. I watched that in theater, and I was walking outside of the theater with my mom, and I found $50. And that was the first time I think I was 5, but that was the first time I ever had $50, you know, like, and I remember my dad was sleeping. He was working like the next day or something, and I had to wake him up. I was so excited. I remember I woke him up. I was like, Dad, guess what? I found $50, you know? Pretty awesome memory. But I also saw, you know, I saw Hook in the theaters. I saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original one, in the theaters. Just so many movies in the theaters. My sister used to take me as well. She knew I was a big military fan. You know, I've always been a big, like, really, really big military fan my whole life. But she took me to, Saving Private Ryan, Enemy at the Gates. I'm pretty sure that's that sniper one with the German versus the Russian sniper, I want to say. But yeah, very good movies. I think that was James Caan. He's a great actor, if that's who that is. He is a great actor either way, though. Am I gonna run into the Bastion or what, y'all? Wanting to see the Flintstones. I totally understand about the broke thing. My parents both worked. My mom worked two jobs, y'all. I didn't know this. My dad's the one that tells me this. And my mom would take 2 buses to get to work. And, they would have to find a sitter for my sister. I come from very humble beginnings as well, my friend. Both my parents worked in a grocery store. My dad was in the vegetable section, and my mom was a cashier. So, that wasn't big money then. It's not big money now. But they both changed jobs. My mom became a secretary later on. She taught herself how to type, did really well with that. And my dad became a construction guy, like a construction worker, and owned his own business. So, they started off with very meager jobs, very low paying, and just kind of worked their way to something better. So, but yeah, I'm pretty lucky. What's up, SW? How you doing, girl? Jude Law. Okay. Oh my God! Don't. She doesn't even know yet. All right. It's supposed to be a surprise. Red Devil is just as bad too. He was like, "Yo, have you seen him play Red Dead Redemption?" And she's like, "No. What do you mean?" All right, the cat's out of the bag. SW, I sort of named my horse in Red Dead in honor of you. Whoa! Oh no! No! I'm dead again. I'm dead again. Yep. Wow, I shouldn't open that. I knew there was a Rocketeer down there somewhere. Oh my God. That was so close. Okay. Whew. Really? ... It's, you know what? I thought it would be funny, okay? I thought you would have saw it and you would have been like, what in the F is that? It's a nice horse. Yeah, definitely take it as a compliment. You know what? You could be famous because of that horse, okay? I could have named my horse anything, all right? Oh my God, that almost killed me, y'all. Whew. I need my Survivor backpack. Where's Red Devil? Jesus. Jenny named her horse after you? Really? I didn't know that either. I'll change it then. If you don't like it, SW, fine, I'll change it. I thought you would have laughed about it. I thought it was funny. You know what? Chat thought it was funny too. And maybe if you came to my streams more often, you might have known. Are you at work, SW? Whoa. Am I actually going to get the mushrooms? That's the big question here, y'all. You're just kidding? All right, okay. Phew. I thought personally it was hilarious. Oh, look at this. Every time I come here, y'all, there's a dead person. There's literally a dead person every single time I come here because, like, these mushrooms, Probably the most contested thing in the game right now. Not even kidding. Probably the most contested thing in the game. It's like, no, these are my mushrooms. Okay, cool. All right. Look at this. Rocketeers everywhere, bro. You wish you could what? But you work. I don't understand. What did I say? I'm lost in translation. Ah, leave me alone, bro. I'm all flustered because of that stupid Rocketeer. Oh, you wish you could watch my streams when you work. Oh, I was joking. You do watch my streams. I mean, you work a lot. And keep in mind, I know how it is when you're self-employed. You're constantly working. You work Saturdays, you work too much. Your Daredevil 1, you were shocked? Congratulations, that's awesome. Well, and I mean, you didn't even really do them, you know what I mean? Like, you could have been Daredevil 3 or Hotshot easily because you didn't really do them a lot. We just kind of started to do it at the end there. I mean, I'll help you this season if you want to get like Hotshot or you want to get like something higher or Daredevil 3 or whatever you want to do. We can definitely do it. We'll just start earlier than like, you know, I think we started the last like couple weeks. But I understand that you got to work though. I totally get that. I respect hard workers, man. You worked your ass off on the trials? Yeah, I mean, towards the end you did, but at the start, I don't know, like maybe you did do them at the start, but I don't know. And to be honest, like a lot of times when we did it, we just did it like me and you, so if we had an extra person, it definitely would have made a difference. Okay, I don't know why I can't drop this, but okay. I'm gonna probably take an L here, but that's okay. And I mean, honestly, about the trials, whoa. No. Yeah, cool. Rip the dream here, people. This is actually getting really annoying. I need some lure grenades, stat. I'm gonna buy, I don't know, can you buy some? Wow. Oki helped a lot at the end too. Yeah, but he's annoying though. So like, there's a, you know, like that's a pain in itself, right? So like, That's the only issue with that. Then you got to listen to them. You got your flashlight on. Wah, wah, wah. Boom. Yeah. Honestly, I'd rather be like whatever Wildcat 3, bro. Not even lying. Sorry, Oki, but I'd rather just be Wildcat 3 and be solo. I'd rather die like I did last match. Oh my god, this is too funny. I need my survivor backpack, y'all. This is actually crazy. I can't escape this. And a leaper too. Why wouldn't there be? Bro, why wouldn't there be? I mean, you know. I don't know what to do. He's just straight up annoying, bro. It's like even earlier, like I died. Nobody says a word. Like some people go, oh no, you know, like that's the normal reaction, right? Like, oh shit, you died. This guy goes rip. Like it's almost like he just sits there waiting for something bad to happen. You know what I mean? And then he's like, hey, like he's kind of laughing about it or something. It's like, yeah, dude, like, okay, whatever. I almost wanted to like time him out or something, but I feel like, you know, then he actually might understand that he's doing something like inadequate. You know what I mean? You know those people who don't understand social skills? You know what I'm saying? Like simple social skills, like just being polite or just being normal. Like he's like that. He means well, right? Can we agree on that? He just doesn't know how to be nice. Oh, that's my mom. I gotta take that. I'll be right back.
Let's go to the east trench hatch.
Attention all raiders. The electromagnetic storm is interfering with our surface equipment. If you're exploring topside, steer clear of any open areas as best you can.
How's it going, friendly?
Holy man, no sound cues is killing me there. Holy, holy, holy. Dang. You're driving home? Nice, nice. Oh, okay, see you later, Supra. Take care. Thanks for joining. I appreciate ya. Ah! Holy, holy, no sound cues was really, really killing me there. So how did work go? That was kind of poopy loot. Kind of poopy loot. Holy, I almost died there. That was really, really close. The hell is that? You're in pain? What is it, your hand or your neck or what? Oh, you know what? Maybe the rusted gears are in here. Hear Mike's car speakers? Oh my god. Is that really where you want me to be? Surround sound? Cheated surround sound? I don't know. Wow, like, see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure they buffed the amount of things in this game. I'm pretty sure they did. Because, like, that's insane. Like, a hornet, a fire thing, and... Wow. I'm pretty sure that they made... I don't know. Did you play this yet, Stubborn? Did you play the new season, or whatever you want to call it? I'm pretty sure there's more ads out here than was before. Perfect, there's a bomber. So what I'm noticing is getting to these mushrooms is quite the journey. There's bombers. I guess I could go underground, but I don't really want to. There's bombers, and then there's rocketeers every time in the middle here. Arc is getting harder to kill. Well, I think so, but like I just feel like there's more. I mean, I expect them to be harder in a way because we don't have the guns. We don't have, you know, like even at the start, like I do have my anvil, but I don't have seeker grenades, right? Seeker grenades kind of made my life so much easier. But I noticed the arc is a more aggressive now, because like when I used to go into buildings, let's say, they wouldn't chase, like they'd chase after you, but they wouldn't come in the buildings. These arc now are coming in the building. So I don't know if they buff the AI. Yeah, there's just more of them. I think there is, but I think they are harder to kill because I think you're right about that, because like, I did notice, whoa, no. Like this is actually getting super annoying, man. The triple shot me. Nice. Nice. But like maybe they're more aggressive too, because like I don't know, they've been after me. I was watching that streamer Tifu, and he was claiming that the more aggressive players have more of a chance of the Rocketeer coming after them. I don't know if that's accurate. I don't think it is. Wow. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Yep, I'm so dead. I'm dead. There's no doubt about it. Yep. Wow, bro. Oh, man, this is crazy. Fuck. I'm not gonna make it. No. 200, no. Definitely aggressive. Fair, fair. I mean, like, I was saying this before, like, to my friends. They definitely wanted to make it harder, right? They definitely wanted to make the arc in general harder. But I was saying to my friends, I was like, this isn't a like casual gamers friendly experience at the start, you know. And I get that they're like, oh, you know, like you level up, you grind, whatever, right? I get that. But like, I know a lot of people that have started to play this that tried it out and they were like, nope. Like they were like, no, not playing this. Like they won't play it anymore. And I mean, I guess to the game makers, they probably don't care because like they already got the money, right? Do you know what I'm saying? Like they already got the money out of people. It's, you know, that's what they want, right? But like when they bring out another game, people aren't going to be like, oh yeah, they were the makers of Ark Raiders. I really want to, you know, I really want to get that game. Like they're going to be like, fuck that. Like, but like, you know, a lot of people, in my opinion, right, it's just my opinion, aren't going to wait until they get a higher level. And it's not even really about level, because, like, the tree doesn't really help you that much in this game. You know, like, what am I supposed to use for guns now? I guess I could use this, but it sucks against Ark. I don't know. That's crazy, though. That's crazy. There's no way I could have got away from that. I just literally had to shoot it perfectly, and I should have just sat and shot it, really. I really should have just sat and shot it, I guess. I don't know. Huh. Oh, that's, yeah, wow. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm not going to do any more lightning things. Fuck that. It's Hurricane anyways. There we go. Makes my decision easy. Hey, what's up, Red? See ya, Mario. What's up to homie? How you doing, bro? Thanks, Mario. You're the best. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that these Ark are way more aggressive, and like there's more of them in the world. A lot of people don't like Spaceport because it's so open too. Like I wasn't having problems like this yesterday when I was playing it on what's it called? Buried City. But then again, on Buried City, you can like get inside a building pretty easily, right? Whereas, you know, but that was a medium shield, y'all, and like I just got chewed apart. Like I got chewed apart, and never should have really happened. Crazy. These spawns are kind of killing me too. Well, I guess this one's not bad.
Go to that location.
Not terrible. When you play the what? When are you playing the scary game? I don't know. Probably pretty soon, to be honest. This is kind of pissing me off, this game. This game is kind of pissing me off. How you doing, Red Devil? You found a Renegade 2? So happy. I bet. I got this from a mission. Like, I think that's why I got this Renegade 3. I don't really like the Renegade 3. I would prefer if it was an Anvil 1 over a Renegade 3. I don't know. I just like the Anvil, but yeah, that lightning was that was something, man. That was something right there. That was an experience. But you know, like I know this game. I'm pretty decent at it. I thought I was, but like it's really punishing me today. And that's what I was saying to my friends. Like I was like, hey, what's up, Red? I was saying to my friends, I was like, you know, like some people who are casual or who aren't gonna play this, like they're gonna play it for an hour or two, like every so often, right? They're not gonna have fun with this game. They're really not. And I know a few people in the stream who have gotten the game, and they don't seem like they want to play it anymore. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know.
A firefly up there.
Like, look at what are you supposed to do if that firefly gets on you? and the Hornet at the same time, you know? Right through it. Okay, cool. Desync. Like, I didn't have to fight them, but I want to clear the pack out of there. Oh yeah, this thing shoots fast, I forgot. Oh no. Okay, that wasn't too bad because I had already hit it. Okay. Okay. What's up, Pool Cube? How you doing, bro? I never win though. I have a blast. Yeah, it's. I want to win. You know, I don't play these things to lose. What up, dude? How you doing? To homie. What's up, Jared? How's it going? I mean, I guess maybe what they're trying to make people do is play like with friends, so they're not playing solos. Maybe they're trying to make it so like solos is super hard. But I don't remember it being this hard before. Maybe it's because I had the grenades and shit like that, but I don't know. I'm sure once I get the Seeker grenades and I have 20 of those in my inventory, I'll be fine, but... You know, I guess my whole point is a lot of people aren't going to wait until they have the Seeker grenades. They feel bad when I solo Bastions with an axe. Google what stubborn woman means. What's up, Blaze? How you doing, girl? Whoa, where is this guy? I'm so sick of freaking Rocketeers, man. I'm going to be pissed if this guy kills me. That's a, you know, somebody explain what stubborn is. Like, that's a hard meaning to define, really, right? Because it does mean that they don't give up, but it also means that they don't give in. Like they're set in their ways. Stubborn people are generally set in their ways. Is that fair, chat? I think that's fair. You know. How's Texas, Miss Blaze? What up, bro? Did you get those mushrooms?
Hello. Nah, the dead homie over there got the mushrooms. He got them, asked me if I needed them, I told him I'd reset, and he killed himself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're gone.
Alright, thanks guys. Yeah, see the mushrooms, honestly, I don't even think are worth getting right now. Because everybody needs them. This is almost like the same shit that I went through last time. You're asking what SW means? What's up, Lenora? How you doing, girl? SW means stubborn woman. Like it means, yeah, it's short form for stubborn woman. See, oh, that's why people keep doing that. They're coming in with a free kit. Oh, and then they're just running here. Oh, that's why there's always a dead person. And then they're doing it again. I didn't even think about that. That actually makes full and total sense.
Let's go to the departure building.
Oh yeah, cool. I'm just running from shit now. Yeah, I'm so dead. Why am I crouching? Oh, wow. They're totally gonna follow me in here, aren't they? I think somebody was helping me too. Hey, what's up, Miss Cause? How you doing? Southwest or Southwestern? Yeah, it can mean that as well, bro. It can mean that as well. Look at Mario with Google. Going hard with Google. Drop them? Nah, bro. They've been dropping me. Everything has been dropping me, bro. Every single thing. It's been crazy. I've been getting smoked. Dad day tomorrow? Nice. Nice. Appreciate y'all joining. I've been dying. I've been a corpse today. Yesterday we didn't die at all, Jared. I've been a literal corpse today. Blaze, how was your stream last night? And you are way ahead of me. I looked how much you streamed that game when you were saying that, because I was like, how much further could she be ahead of me? Oh, look at this guy. Hello, soldier. I'm assuming you have a key?
I'm gonna make it to that, so I'll be good.
You don't need a bandage?
If you don't want
Oh, no, you're good, you're good. Good luck. Oh, MLB the 26 is right around the corner. Nice, nice. I played. I thought I played 26, but maybe not.
A Rocketeer, over there.
Dad's the best, for sure. How's Miss Cause? How's England? Freaking annoyed today. I'm not going to lie, chat. I am annoyed. This game's got me on tilt. Hey, the same Hino Kami. How you doing, bro? I think when I joined your stream, I think you were AFK, bro, earlier. I joined briefly before I started my own stream here. All right. Sorry to hear that, Raider. How's your day going? You know, we played yesterday, and it went really well. What? 4 shots? Oh, wow. And now one of these things, I'm dead. I'm dead. That thing's going to smoke me. Thanks, bro. Honestly, man, I know you play this game. Did they buff these arc, like the amount of them? I swear there's more arc than there used to be, brother. I swear there is. Like, this is actually wild. I think they wanted to make this game harder, and they succeeded. Oh, there's lots of great Moline here. You agree? Yeah, sure, Stubborn. Let's do it. I miss playing with you, girl, for sure. How long are you going to be till you're home? I was going to play Resident Evil, but I'll definitely play some games with you. We haven't played in a while. And it'll be nice to actually have some backup. This is freaking insane. I'll be less annoyed. But yeah, you agree? I'm glad you agree, because I thought I was, lots of wasp. Well, I noticed that as well. Like, the fire things, are like following around some of the things, like protecting them almost. So like you almost have to kill the wasps, kill the hornets to get to whatever the big stuff is. Like I can't remember if it was like a bomb or a bastion, but they were literally, I was on Buried City and they were following it fuck around. Like it was annoying the hell out of me. I got all my big stuff yesterday though. I swear, you know what's crazy? Getting the Sentinel cores is more annoying than fighting like all that stuff that I did yesterday. The bastions, the like, that's crazy. Oh, Riley and CD is your favorite? Thanks, Elliot. I appreciate you. You're my favorite YouTuber, bro. More pinpointed? Okay. I know, I'm glad you're saying this, because I have been getting and I feel like they're more aggro. Like, you know, they're getting on me very quickly. Hey, what up, bro? Somebody was just flashing me. I feel like they're getting on me. Okay, I'm glad you're saying this, because, like, I swear, I was just pissing and moaning for, like, a while in my chat about how they're more aggressive, there's more of them. I was asking Stubborn what she felt like about it, and she said kind of the same thing. So, like, a couple people agree. I don't feel quite so bad. But, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know why they want their game to be, like, more difficult than what it already was. Like, it was, I don't know, it was, I thought the difficulty was pretty decent. You know, it was fine. Right. Oh, okay, sounds good. Stubborn. An hour? Damn. What is this? What the hell just happened? Why did it just go dark? Am I tripping? The hell just happened? I looked down at the chat and it was like black. That's crazy. Yeah, Hornet and Fireflies are dangerous together. I know the Fireflies are stupid. Like, they gotta nerf those. That one just killed me solo, and I had like a decent gun. You know, like I can't imagine if I had like a crappy ass gun. I had an anvil. You know, there's no reason that it should have killed me, and it tracked me down and like smoked me. There's like, I understand that they want their game to be like difficult, like the difficulty to be up there, but like, I don't know. I thought the difficulty was pretty good before. Especially because a lot of people reset, right? So you don't have your guns anymore, you don't have all your stuff. But yeah, I'm glad you're saying it, Heino, because like I was beside myself. I was like, did I like forget how to play? But on the other hand, I was playing with Jared and Mr. CH yesterday, and it wasn't so bad. Like, it really wasn't so bad. But I think that's because, you know, you can bounce the arc off of each other. So maybe that's their whole idea, is they're like, hey, you know, you want to play this game, you got to have some friends. Got to have some bros. Oh, you're meeting him in 15 minutes? I see. Yesterday I was looking for a dog collar forever, and of course there's like multiple ones now. It's not the case. Alright. I'm over encumbered. I'm honestly just really glad that you're agreeing with me. And you're saying the same type of thing that I was feeling, so it's not just me. I'm not just like, you know, I don't all of a sudden suck at this game. It's just like, it was actually annoying me, bro. Like, the Fireflies are pretty hardcore, and so is that other rolling thing. Like, that rolling thing does an insane amount of damage, and I'm using a light shield, so if that thing hit me, it probably would have killed me. Excellent. I mean, this gun is pretty good at level 3. I will admit that. It's a great gun at level 3. What's this thing on already? Ahead of it? No. Hello. Thanks, gentlemen. GG's. Oh, you have a dog collar? I have one. Thanks, Jared. I appreciate it. I finally found one. I was looking for it for a while, though, yesterday. I was kind of surprised that I couldn't find one. I'm just going to put freaking hated AI. You need those for benches? Yeah, for... No, it's my first expedition. It's my first time. I started playing the game late. Oh, I got 50 of these? Wow. I didn't realize that. I should probably get some stuff, I think. What about you? Is this your second one or first one or what? I've already done that one, yeah. So I need 3 more cores, 2 more gears. Where's the best place to get the gears? I forget. Is that probably Tyvm, I would think, right? It's your second? I see. Plus we have shit guns. Yeah, but honestly, before Stubborn, I was only using Anvil ones. So like the guns is like really no difference. The one difference is like, the biggest difference for me is the grenades. Like those grenades help out a lot. I gotta get some damn motors. And then this one will be done, right? Yeah, they're all gonna be done soon. But yeah, no, I appreciate you saying that. It's just like, I feel that way. Just, I don't know. I get it though. You're not wrong. Some wires now too. Not on that. You know, they changed the refinery and it's throwing me off. I don't not make some wires, but I have some wires. I also have some of these. Cool. Make some of these. Tried to comment, but it wouldn't let you? I see. Oh, hey, what's up, Keenan? Hope I'm saying that correctly. Sorry I missed your message. How are you doing? 1999, let's go. I'm going to throw the bell on there, Keenan, and give me a second. I will make you a moderator. You can connect with all these fine people if you would like. Welcome in. Definitely check out Keenan. $19.99. Y'all remember $19.99? That was a good year. Oh, thanks, Jared. You're the GOAT, bro. There was something I wanted to do. Oh yeah, I want to make some backpacks. I kind of want to make these because they're really good, but they only have small, like light shields. Here, I'll make 2 of those, and then I'll start using these so that, like, watch this inventory increase. There we go. There we go. Do. I also should probably make some shields. Make 15 more. You want Wendy's? What are you getting from Wendy's? I was actually going to get Wendy's last night, but I ended up getting Mary Brown's chicken. And I didn't regret it. Their chicken is really good. The only thing with Mary Brown's versus Wendy's is Mary Brown's is a little bit more expensive, so. Wendy's, a 5 or a 6? Okay, I don't even know what that is. It's like, I think the 6 is a chicken combo, I think. Is that the spicy chicken? I don't know. I don't know yet. Gotcha. I always get the same thing from Wendy's. I go the cheap route. I get chicken nuggets, well, especially recently. I get chicken nuggets, and I get 2 or 3 junior burgers. Five or 6 is my level. Oh, your level on Arc. I thought you meant your combo-wise. Okay. I'm just reading whatever I want. What do you mean 5 or 6?
This is Shani. Keep your eyes peeled, Raider. Field scans all around topside.
That's
You'll
funny.
see some makeshift structures with blue tarps and an antenna on top.
I don't know if I want that. Plastic, well, actually, I do need plastic parts. Oddly enough, I need garbage. I need all my, like, simple supplies. Wendy's is so good. I love Wendy's. I used to eat McDonald's growing up a lot, but I don't really care for it now. I still eat it sometimes, the odd time, but I'd prefer Wendy's over McDonald's. If you were like, hey, you know, you have to eat this for the rest of your life. What's up, killer?
Not much.
I love Eagles, bro.
Hell yeah.
One time I was fishing, chat, a very long time ago.
States?
No, Canada.
Canada?
We,
Cool.
yeah, we got quite a few of them here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so dead. Oh, thanks, bro. What about you? Are you from the States?
Yeah, I'm from Kansas.
Oh, Kansas. That's cool. Dorothy. Fair enough. Fair enough. Do you need this comment thing? You're more than welcome to take it, bro.
Nah, I need some Wasp drivers. I just did the expedition.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I needed those yesterday. Cool. Well, good luck to you, bro.
Yeah, you too.
Kansas, chat. So one time I was fishing a very long time ago, y'all, and I was so fortunate. I saw a bald eagle. I would see them a lot, like where I live, not in the city I live, but outside the city I live. They're not common. Hawks are very common where I live, but you will see bald eagles. And I've actually seen a pair of them, which is very uncommon. I don't know if you all know this, but bald eagles will only mate once in their life. So let's say their mate dies, their mate, whatever, that's it. They'll never mate again, which is super cool. What loyalty, from a bird. Never thought that. But yeah, one time I was fishing and I saw this bald eagle circling around and I was like, what the hell is that sucker doing up there? And he came down and grabbed a fish right out the water, man. I wish I would have had that on tape. I wish. But I mean, I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't have my phone out. I was just chilling. Somebody's already here. Dorothy followed the yellow brick road. It's just nasty. Yeah, it is pretty nasty. I grew up on McDonald's though too, like I would see those yellow arches and I'd be like, McDonald's. The one thing I still kind of like from McDonald's, but it's a little bit sweet now. My tastes have changed, I used to love what's up, bro? I used to love milkshakes, but I think
Need the parking garage?
Parking garage. No, I just spawned in.
I don't even know what they're talking about.
Dude, I'm on a free loadout and I'm like brand new, so probably not.
Yeah, I can take him down.
And then you can see what spawned in. I have a snap blast for me, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I wonder if it's my taste buds or not your taste buds, or if it's McDonald's. I feel like they probably don't use the same ingredients. I think I've seen a shorter video about that actually. That it's like McDonald's back in the day, what they used to use for like meat or whatever, versus now. I think it is much different.
Oh shit.
Stubborn, did you say what you're gonna eat from McDonald's? Did I miss it? Or from McDonald's, from Wendy's?
I'm trying to keep that one dollar coming. Okay, but there was a back tonight.
That was delayed. I zoomed out of that and it was freaking. It wasn't even dead.
I bet.
It's actually crazy, brother.
Here, you want a second gun? And I got a pistol. I don't even know what it is, but I'm kind of new to this shit too. Oh, okay. Watch this dude right here.
These guys are being so nice to each other. Nice friendly lobby, Stubborn. You'll be happy.
Yes, sir.
Chicken tenders, nice. Pardon me.
Oh, use the basket. Use cover.
I had a chicken sandwich yesterday from Mary Brown's. It was amazing. Little crispy, it was just money.
Friendly.
Yeah, we're cool. This guy could have shot me in the back. He's like, friendly. No probs, no probs. Are you guys trying to kill this Bastion? I'll help you out, man. Let's just ping pong it back and forth. We'll be fine. Ouch. Maybe we won't be fine. Oh no! Oh no!
I'm following you, dude. No. Man, I got like a grenade.
No! Holy crap. 7-Eleven pizza? Okay. Friendlies? What the hell is Friendlies? Yo, you guys okay out there? You've had their pizza? It's not bad? Okay. 7-Eleven pizza, though. Dang. Okay. I don't think they're helping anymore, y'all. I wouldn't really trust any food from the 7-Elevens here. Oh, there goes the leg. Okay, sounds good, girl. Drive safe. Hopefully you got your money from the contractor. You know how annoying that can be sometimes. You're on their time, and you gotta be nice. I'm doing pretty good, y'all. I got 2 legs off this sucker. He's stunned pretty good. I have a feeling Stubborn's gonna need these Bastion cells anyways, so. I don't think I have any grenades, nah. Actually, this Renegade's really good. Hi, caramba. All right, my last crappy bandage. Okay, he's got to start smoking soon. I started off with 200 bullets, man. This gun's going to be pooched. Oh man, 10 years later. Yesterday I was trying to grenade one of these things, and I fell off the roof and it freaking killed me in about 2 seconds. Whoa, whoa, you're not serious. Why would you do that? Wow, he came inside after me. Unbelievable. Oh, this Renegade's almost like I just destroyed it. It was actually a good Renegade before this. Holy. Well. Damn, this Renegade is beat up now. Oy vey. I got it though. These Bastions have a lot of loot though, I will say that. Maybe I should buy a Renegade with my money. This was pretty good and just level it up. I probably could do that. Okay. Oh, this is so good. 5 of them, damn. Almost filled up just on a Bastion. Yeah, I'm gonna get another one, 6 of them. 4 medium gun parts? Holy crap. Oh, there's still something to search. What is it? Is that it? Is that all? Another one. Wow. That's crazy. Alright, cool. I don't have a Raider hatch, of course.
Head home at the Eastern Station.
Let's go. Let's get out of here. That sucks that I destroyed this Renegade. Maybe I should repair it. I think it's worth it. I I probably have the materials. It's probably just medium gun parts and some other little shit. Seven Bastion cells out of that. What's up, Ninja? How you doing, bro? Thank you for joining, good sir. Hopefully you're well. How's the UK today? Well, how's Ireland, I should say? You're from the UK? That's actually one place I'd love to go is Ireland and the UK in general. Doing okay? That's awesome, bro. Definitely connect with some of these people if you have not, Ninja. You know, check them out. They're all streamers. Jared, Stubborn Woman 22. It's actually good having this big backpack. Look at all the shit I got. 17,000 XP too. It's pretty decent. Pretty decent. Let's do it. Let's repair it. It's worth it. This gun's been good to me so far. Been pretty good so far. Cores, the gears, the bolts, motors. Oh, no problem, bro. No problem. You've made an effort to come into my stream lately. I noticed it. You know, I just sort of pick randomly, like I really do. It's not like, you know, but yeah, I just try and showcase, you know, people who support me and try and just, you know, hopefully some people will check you out. I do share people. That sharing people really does help for sure. But yeah, no problem at all, man. That's a really good, I guess I could get some of these, right? Right. Ha 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 ha. There we go. That replaced my, actually, that's really good, actually. That replaced my gun parts, the fixing of it, most of it. That's kind of good. How's the weather in Ireland today, Mr. Ninja? Some people have been saying it's pretty nice weather. Pretty nice weather. like Denmark, Norway. People from both those places were saying it's really nice. I think Mr. CH was saying yesterday was pretty sunny for him, not raining for once, which is also very nice. Got lots of steel now. Got lots of rubber. I think all I need is plastic. Yeah, I'm really short on the plastic, okay? I think I may buy one of these. I'm gonna buy it, even though I don't have too much money. I'm not mining the Renegade right now. Renegade. There we go, Renegade 4. Brand spanking new. Mr. Signor Russo, how are you? You're back? Back down to 1.42K? What do you mean back down? You lost some subs? Back in the chat. Thank you, Jane, for coming back. I appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Russian. I appreciate that. SW's driving. She just got done work, so she probably won't say hello, but yeah. Oh, your presentation went well? That's awesome. Very, very good. Man, maybe I should have just stayed away from that thunderstorm. That thunderstorm killed me a couple times. Pissed me right off. Hey, what's up, Orange? How you doing, good sir? Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Check out Ms. Jane if you have not, from Texas. Check out Mr. Orange. He's a fellow Canuck, fellow Canadian. And Mr. Ninja is from Ireland. So we got people from all over the world. All over the world. Yeah, it happens. I mean, I was at 810 Ninja, and I went down to 801. It's just one of those YouTube things. Some people say that YouTube checks if they're bot accounts, like BOT, like not purchased accounts, but like BOT accounts. I'm not really sure how it works. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I knew, I wish I had a definitive answer, and I could give people some accurate information as to why that happens. It's pretty annoying. It is frustrating. I will concur with that. But it's just part and parcel with YouTube. What you got to do, the grind. Not another Canadian. What's up, Red? How's my property doing? I mean, actually help. Noisemaker. Oh, there's a bomber out there. Vita spray. Beautiful, beautiful. With the watch hours? Really? Your Canadian supporters are? It's funny. I check my watch hours. America is my highest demographic, with like 50. It was almost 50%. I think now it's down to 42. So it's a little bit less. But not to say that there's less Americans. There might just be more from other areas, right? It's hard to really know. but Canada was really low. And I'm not gonna lie, like it kind of bothered me. It kind of did bother me. That's the one of the few things that really did bother me because, you know, obviously my sister, you know, my cousin, like, you know, certain people, like some of my friends, you know, like they could be watching me, but like it's one of those things. It's, you know, I try not to take it to heart, but I was really surprised. And I try and look at the positives of it. So like a positive would be, for example, my UK viewers are very high, which is surprising on the one hand, you know, but like, I mean, Denny's in here a lot. Sab, you have a ton of UK viewers. You know, there's a ton that I'm not going to mention that I'm going to forget, but there's a ton of them, right? So it's one of those things. You got to take the good with the bad, I think. But you know, I did disappoint me because I was like, man, like of all the places, like you think Canada would be higher than, like for example, chat, Norway was higher than Canada. You know what I mean? Like, and how many Norwegians do you think watch my channel beyond Tor and Elliot? Of course, Elliot's here all the time. You guys know that. But you know, it did really sort of. I called it into question a little bit, like why would it be like that, you know? But you know, you take it in stride. I try not to take it personally. I just kind of go, well, you know, at least I have other viewers from other places who are obviously making up for, you know, maybe my lack of. And SW actually was telling me the one day how her Canadian viewers were very high, and she's like, oh well, you know, it's like a lot to do with you, right? Because I do go in there quite frequently. I try and make every one of her streams. I don't make every one, but I try and be in there a lot, and I stay for the duration. She's here quite frequently, as you all can see. So I try and reciprocate that. But she, you know, I'm sure there is other Canadians. Like I said to her, I said Doyle's in your stream, and you know, Red is in your stream. There is just more than just me, but I know what she's saying. I know, like, the premise of what she's thinking. Like, well, you know, like, it's surprising because, like, let's say you live in America or wherever, and you think, like, that should be one of your highest demographics, which I'm pretty sure it still is for her, but it's just one of those things. I think it's something that we all sort of look at and we kind of wonder, you know. What's up, Saint? How you doing, bro? As our new provinces. It's one of those things. I try not to get bent out of shape about it because, you know, I mean, I'm not going to change it. It's not going to, nothing is going to come for me being bitter. It's just surprising, I guess, I will say. It's very surprising to see, you know, Norway higher than Canada, for example. Like, it's like, Norway is a very small country, unless I'm mistaken. So you take the good with the bad. You know, there is some positives. Yeah, you know, sometimes saying it doesn't come up, bro. Sometimes it does not come up. Canada number 2 and UK number 3. I see. We're the 51st state. You know, I mean, and in truth, like, there was a time where I would have just begged for anybody to be in here. So I can't really, you know, beggars can't be choosers, as they say, right? So, yeah, I try not to, you know, even pay really too much mind to it. I am cognizant of it, and I try and just be appreciative of it. And you know, I'll tell you something that's interesting. So once you get monetized, from my understanding, this is information that another YouTuber who is way more knowledgeable than me, he explained this in a video to me and other people. What you want, honestly, guys, is you really want, if you're looking for like the most bang for your buck in terms of monetization, you want people from America, Canada, the big 3, and Great Britain. And the reason why is you get the most monetization kickback from that once you hit 1,000 subs and you have the 4,000 watch hours. The reason being, I guess, the premise is that's where, you know, for the advertising, that's where most of the sales go. So like, let's say hypothetically you have 1 million views, but they're all from the very far east. I'm not going to name one country, but you guys can probably surmise where I'm talking about, right? The poorer countries. It's great, don't get me wrong, but you are going to be compensated based off how much revenue those ads make from those areas, which obviously being poverty stricken, you know, a lot less money to be spent, they're not going to be spending it on ads. So, you know, having a really high percentage in the United States, Canada, and Great Britain is amazing. It's really, really good. And this is just, again, not something that I know from experience. It's a popular YouTuber was explaining how monetization works. He was very candid about it, very open and honest about how much he makes. And I was just like, you know, taking down some notes, and I was like, oh, okay, this is actually really good to know. This is really cool information, because I had no idea. I didn't think it matters if your audiences from India, Pakistan, China, Germany, like, I didn't think it matters. I figured, hey, it's an audience. But, you know, so again, when I started looking at demographics, I was like, oh, this is really good for when I do hit 1,000 subs, because it will help that my audience is based in those three, the big three, they call them. So, yeah. The bang for his buck. Red, you're crazy. You're actually crazy, bro. You're going to head to the railway? Nice. You're going to go do some shorts or something? Never eat at the Itchy Crab Shack. No. No, don't eat at the Itchy Crab Shack. No. You're too funny, bro. But yeah, that was some cool information, because it's not something that I really would have thought of. I didn't know that. But again, he was very candid, this gentleman. I'm not going to say who it is. Or maybe I should. His name is Chris Must List. He's actually a Canadian streamer. He's never been in here. He's not going to ever come in here. But I have watched his videos. He's quite an interesting guy if you want to check him out. Again, his name is Chris Must List. And very cool. He does some very interesting streams. A variety of them. He goes in some very tough neighborhoods in some of them, and, you know, asks some very interesting questions with you know, dangerous people, and also does quite a bit transparent videos. Like I said, he's very transparent. Most people won't come out and say, oh, this is how much I make, this is, you know, this is this and that. He actually had his YouTube analytics open, like he was showing people, so that's really cool. Oh, thanks, Orange. Oh, goes all around the world. Yeah, you know him. Oh, you met him in London? Hey, what's up, bro? Oh, that's cool.
How you doing?
Good, how are you, man?
Good. Just trying to get the Wasp drivers.
Oh, okay, good luck. Yeah, you met him in London. That's cool. So yeah, you have seen his videos. I just find he's just real. You know, I like real people. He's just very real. He's very candid. And he's very popular, you know? Whoa. He's very, very popular. I don't even think I hit that. I think I just dodged it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, like, for example, he'll have 1 million views. He's one of those type of streamers. What's wrong?
Can I at least talk to you? Do you at least have a mic? Do you at least have a mic before you punch me? No, you don't.
Oh. Oh no. Nice job, bro. Definitely a huge YouTuber, yeah. Well done, brother. I should have known he was right there, because I just saw that guy. Hey, there's a rat over here, guys. You might want to be careful. Well, there goes my, yeah, that just sucks, man. That's actually the first one I've encountered. Here, bro. There you go. You can take my Renegade. Hey, Riley. How you doing, bro? Oh, yeah. I got a pig penis. Pig penis. What a nerd. That was a crazy headshot. Ah, man, that sucks. That really, really sucks. I should have known he was right there because I saw the smoke. I couldn't see him in the thing, though. One thing that was interesting, he did not miss a shot. He did not miss a shot. Shoot. Well, you win some, you lose some, chat. That's how it goes. That is how she blows. That's actually the first time I've been PvP'd since the thingy, reset. I should have checked to see what he shot me with. Oh yeah, no, thanks, Saint. That's not a big deal, honestly. Like, I appreciate the likes. You know, it's not a big deal if people like the stream or they don't. You know, I've come to realize the likes, they are helpful, but I don't think that they make a big, huge difference unless you're like a huge YouTuber. Okay, I mean a huge YouTuber. Like, let's say you get 500 likes, 300 likes, 1,000 likes. You know, eventually maybe I'll get there. But yeah, you need to find food. I need some food too. Oh man, that annoys me. But oh well, let's not pay any mind to it. Oh, and I had a good clip on that gun. I did have a PvP gun. I forgot. I had the Berletta with the clip on it. Oh no, no. I could have fought that guy. Dang it. Ah, well. I'm actually surprised. Like, I haven't seen any PvPers. Like, none. That's the first one I've seen. He got some good loot out of me. He got a purple backpack. Shoot. Level 3 Renegade that I just fixed too. Ah, dang. How's Riley today, bro? Yeah, no, I know Orange. Like, here's what my thoughts on it, Orange. So when I had like 3 likes, right? I was like, oh, if I just had 10 or 20 likes, people would see my stream, right? Now some streams I had 60 likes, I've had 50 likes, and don't get me wrong, I appreciate those, like I really do. But I still don't notice a ton of new people coming into my stream or saying anything. I really don't. You know, and again, I'm not trying to be negative. It's just like, I'm a realist. I'm a very real person. I pride myself on being open and honest. And I promise you, I don't notice a difference between 50 likes and when I get 10. Like, there's not a bunch of new people. I get the odd new person. And I would say, like, hey, you know, how did you find me, right? I'll ask them, because if I'm not subbed to you, I'm always kind of confused. Like, what are you doing in my channel? But like, I stream every day, Orange. Almost, not every day anymore, but for a long time I did stream every single day, and I do like long streams. I'd get 60 likes, I'd have 55 likes, and I promise you, bro, like, the new people, maybe I was getting new people, maybe it was pushing my content out, but like, those impressions, you know, it gives me like no subs. Like, my network, and they share me out or they link my channel, that helps me much more than a like does. You know, and I think, again, I think it's because the bigger, like let's say in Tfue, for example, I was watching Tfue's stream the other day. Just like a broad example I'll give you and everybody else. He had 1.1k likes or 2,000 likes or something insane. So, you know, you're competing with like millions of YouTubers, right? Who in some cases have millions of subs and they're very successful. So... yeah, I could see that. I could see the donos. Yeah, I could see that though. I was thinking that too. And I mean, like, in truth, I've multiple months, like this is just like from my experience, multiple months I've been super blessed and I've had like 150 members, right? And I know YouTube gets a good chunk of that, right? They take, I think, 30% or something along those lines. And again, the same thing, like I find, you know, you're competing against other people. Like, for example, the Burnt Peanut. I watch that guy sometimes, and he's getting Dylan Danis, who's a UFC fighter. He's giving away $50 like over and over and over again. So again, you're just competing with people who have like 100,000 people in their stream, for example, or 5,000 likes. So, you know, that's you know, my perspective on it. But I don't disagree with what you're saying. You know, YouTube is interesting. Sometimes they've given me, sometimes they've given me 10,000 impressions, 15,000 impressions on an AFK golf stream. Like, I wasn't even there, bro, but it got a lot of people in there, you know, as a result of, you know, I had 500 views. So, like, YouTube went, oh, he has 500 views? I don't think I got a sub from him. And again, I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy here. I'm just being realistic about the situation. But I don't disagree with what you're saying. I don't disagree with it whatsoever. A lot of it has to do with obviously the click rate, they say, the likes. Okay, ouch. The click rates, the likes, your views. I think views is one of the biggest things because from what I've noticed, when I had 500 views, you know, you couldn't sleep. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. But when I had 500 views, and it was an AFK stream, I wasn't even there. I was just doing it to try and get some excess hours. I had a lot of impressions. Impressions are good, but people still have to click on your thing too, so there's just a lot to it, right? And again, you're competing with millions of other YouTubers. It's a big scene, really. You have another YouTube channel with 174K. YouTube partner manager. This came directly from that person. I've read essentially the same thing as what you're saying. I'm just speaking from my own experiences. You know, I mean that's a lot of subs. See, so that's another thing too. If you have like 100+ K subs or even 10,000 subs, right? I'm not going to name who it is, but one of the people who comes in here has like 7,000 or 8,000 subs. They're, in my opinion, a very, very popular YouTuber, and they always have a lot more likes, you know? Like, for example, even Jonas. Jonas has 200 likes. You know, he has a lot of likes. And therefore, obviously, his reach is a lot higher. What's up, dude? This guy's paranoid. What the hell? You're back? Welcome back. You can make all kinds of impressions in the snow. Interesting, in the donations I could go bankrupt. I think there's a lot to it, right? There's the click-through rate that makes a difference. There's your views. Obviously, I think being monetized helps for sure. A lot of times I would notice my views go up from, like, let's say, or like the concurrent viewers, I should say, go from like 10 to 15. or something like that. But then immediately they're gone. Like they're literally gone right away. So I think sometimes people, it does push your content out, but then people will just swipe through. Whoa! Ah! People will just swipe through, right? And then obviously YouTube's like, okay, well, no, they're not really interested in what you're producing, right? So I think there's a lot to it. I don't disagree with what you're saying. I just think like it's a saturated market. Can we say that? The YouTube scene, even content creation in general. There is a lot of different content creators with a plethora of, you know, things that would attract people to their channel. Also, let's talk about the fact that YouTube is competing with Twitch, Kick. What else are they competing with? There's a ton of platforms out there now. Like when YouTube was alone, I think that they had a monopoly on the market, right? When they were like the only streaming platform. Now there's TikTok. I think TikTok is a popular one as well with young people. So I've considered. I think part of the problem for my channel is I only stream on YouTube, and then you only have access to people from that are watching YouTube, right? Like for example, one good example is my cousin. He doesn't watch YouTube ever. Like he doesn't. He prefers Twitch. So there you go. Even my own family is like, you know, if you were on Twitch, I'd watch you. Mario, you already asked me that. I said probably not, bro. Sorry. I'm gonna be taking a break probably from Fortnite for a while, Mario. I just kind of bored of it, bro. I'm sorry. I know that you want to play Fortnite, but I'm not into it right now. I have so many other games. Like I have Mario Tennis. I have this game. I have Resident Evil to play as well, Mario. So yeah. Oh, you don't owe me an apology, Riley. You're fine. You're okay, bro. Where is this ball? Oh, there it is. I think the hardest challenge for people is really like you have to establish yourself over quite a number of years, you know? Like I've only been doing this for a year, and you know, everybody wants to have like success quickly, right? And it takes time. Like you have to do this for a number of years. I've heard people say Mr. Beast, it took him 2 years to get his first 2,000 subs. He's arguably the biggest YouTuber, the most popular ever, I would think, right? So, you know, that puts things into perspective for me. So I just got to remind myself to be consistent, keep doing this, and take my time with it. No, it's okay, Mario. It's just you already asked me earlier this stream. That's why I'm saying it the way I am, because I already said to you no. How did you find streaming on Twitch? I heard a couple people say Twitch is really hard too, to get subs, to get anything going. I think Twitch is probably better for money, isn't it? I don't know. I think that's what I've heard as well. But I don't know. I think TikTok is really good just because I think a lot of young people use TikTok. I think TikTok I don't even have a TikTok. I don't go on TikTok at all. But I think like if you want to appeal to a younger crowd, we'll say, I don't know where the hell that went. Where did it go? No. Why am I shooting at the ball? Because I need the stuff out of the ball, Mario. It's an enemy, and I need what it has inside of it when I destroy it. But I lost where it went. I have no idea where the heck it went. I'm confused now. I don't think this is gonna have what I need, but we'll check. In a year, you got 34 followers? Is that what you said? Wow. Twitch deletes your content after 14 days? Why would they do that? Why would any platform do that? I don't understand. So what, you have to keep downloading the same video? What? See, that's the thing too, is I'm glad I'm talking to y'all about this, because like I don't know, I really don't know, you know, I'm ignorant to a lot of things, right? It's just from my experience that I'll tell you things, or I'll tell you like I said, what that Christmas list, I'll repeat what he said, because he's more experienced than me, and I feel like he's being candid and honest, you know? Some people will probably bullcrap you and say like, oh, you know, this or that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just not that type of person, unfortunately. I wish I was sometimes. I think I'd be more successful in a lot of endeavors. People don't, you know that saying, the truth hurts? People don't want to hear that. People don't want to hear the truth sometimes. They're like, yeah. They prefer you just kind of pretend like it's all gravy or whatever. This thing is so annoying, bro. I remember this before, trying to chase these things down. Like, just come fight me. Finally, holy. You still have an old stream on Twitch? That's okay, Riley. It's not a big deal, bro. Not a big deal. I get mad too, guys. I have a temper. We all do. It's like being sad or being anything. Everybody gets that way. Yeah, that's true, Red. That's true. You almost have to do it just for the passion or the enjoyment of it. Unless you highlight the entire stream? Really? CD, I have a question. What's your question, bro? What is your question, Mario? Yeah, and I mean, like I've said before, like I'm overly thrilled with how well my channel's done. I never anticipated it would do what it's done. But I do question some of the stuff that I've read on Google just from my own experiences. Because like I could see before when my channel really had very little people coming through, and you know, like there was nobody in my channel. But you know, they say that a lot of it, the algorithm, for example, has to do with how much people talk in your stream. Like, could you guys talk anymore? I don't think so. Like, you guys are constantly chatting, and the likes and everything else. So, you know, that's where I'm coming from. That's my thought process on it. And again, I could be wrong, but I also think that it's a very saturated market, and that you're competing with some really successful individuals who have been doing it for very long time. What's up, Thin Blue Line? How you doing, bro? Welcome in. Guys, check out Thin Blue Line if you have not. First stream you caught? Awesome. Thank you for catching it. Oh, cool. Wow. Like, I mean, wow, I just said it. And now here there's somebody new. How did you find me, Thin Blue Line? How did you find me? Thin, you have a channel. I appreciate that. Finally subbed to me. Thank you. I make everybody moderator if you do have a channel. And, you know, if you'd like to sub to any of these fine people, you're more than welcome to. If you don't, then don't. Don't worry about it. But yeah, this is just a small support community where we try and help each other out. Spread the love. Popped up on my list of people to watch. Okay. YouTube heard my complaints. They were like, fine, bro. We'll post you. Somebody will join. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Yeah, YouTube stuff, though, it's a grind. Like, you all know that. It can get a little frustrating at times. And I'm not even saying that I'm frustrated with my channel. I'm elated with my channel. But I've been very lucky. Not everybody has you know, 13 people in their channel watching, and I do appreciate you all. 15 now. You know, not everybody has that. In fact, most people don't. We're the push-up bra of YouTube. That's one way of looking at it. Red, you're funny. You know, if nothing else, chat, Red Show and Red Devil make me laugh the whole time while I'm here. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, where is this freaking out? I gotta get out of here. I have enough loot. No, that's a certain death. Oh, okay. You know what, Thin Blue Line? Because I thought I recognized your name, but I was surprised because I'm not subbed to you. That's the thing. I'm not, like, usually when people come in, right? It's because I've networked and I've said, hey, you know, I have a channel. If you'd like to, you know, come and check me out, or if you know, check out my channel, you know, blah, blah, blah. But I wasn't subbed to you, which is confusing to me. But I have seen you around. I have seen you around. All right, very cool, very cool. That's totally understandable that you work. Most people are very busy with work. But yeah, thanks for coming through. Hello, how are you?
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
What's your question, Riley? Oh, you feel bad? You don't talk as much. Bro, don't feel bad at all. Oh, thank you. Volcano? I have nothing cool to give you, though. Thanks, have a great raid. What's up, Freaker? How you doing, bro? How the hell are you, mate? I'm pretty good. How is Australia, bro? But yeah, Orange, you know, you don't have to apologize whatsoever. Honestly, like, the people who, even if some people, like, I'll give you an example. One of the viewers, he comes in, he's a streamer himself. He probably works, I'm not really sure. But he always comes in and he just goes, hey, quick like, you know, but he shares me like all the time, the same viewer. But he can't stay because he's streaming himself. He's probably working. He doesn't like, man, I appreciate any of that stuff, bro. Anything. I don't think Riley is trying to ignore her. No. That's a great attitude, Thin Blue Line. That is a great attitude. Oh, Riley, it's not a big deal, bro. It's water under the bridge, like they say, man. Listen, I make mistakes all the time. I've said this to you before several times, Riley. You know, I am very good at making mistakes, okay? That's one thing I'm excellent at. Don't worry about it. If everybody held me accountable and was mad at me for every time I made a mistake, Riley, none of you would be here, first of all. You would all not really like me, you know? I say stuff all the time, bro. That's, you know, not right, not, you know, it's, you know, it comes across the wrong way sometimes. I can be brash. I can be a little bit like, you know, headstrong, you know? I'm a lot of things, bro. Don't worry about it. I try not to take things too seriously, you know? Unless it's serious. Like, if it's serious, then you got to take it serious, right? But, like, nothing you've ever done to me, Riley, or said to me has been, like, super, like, I was like, oh, my God. You know? And, like Mario pointed out, you know, some people have different things going on in their life, you know, different, let's say, you know, psychological things, mental things, physical things, right? Like, I can't expect the same thing from somebody who, you know, isn't as old as me, right? Like, when I was younger, guys, when I was, you know, 15, 16, I thought I knew everything. I literally was so headstrong. I was so stubborn. I thought I was so smart, and I knew very little. I might have been smart. I don't know. I had some intelligence, but I wasn't as wise as I am now, right? That's how it is, bro. Thanks, Red Devil. I try. I lose my cool a lot, bro. I do lose my cool a lot. Some things get under my skin, especially, I'll be quite honest, lately, you know, I've had some stuff outside of YouTube, so if you catch me losing my cool a little bit, it's because I'm a little bit, you know, my nerves are a little bit shot as a result of life, just in general, and I've just, outside of streaming, nothing to do with anybody, right? None of you have anything to do with this. I've just been going through some stuff with my family, and, you know, like, even the other night, I was at the hospital till freaking 3 in the morning. Hey, what's up, Slender? I was at the hospital till 3 in the morning, and I was pretty irritable the next day. And to be honest with you, I haven't slept since properly, really. So, you know, if I'm a little bit off standing or off put, like, it's not anything to do with you, nothing to do with YouTube. It's literally, I just got some stuff going on, and that's the thing. We all have stuff going on. I don't know what's going on in your lives. You might be breaking up with your wife, you know, losing your kids. I don't know. And you might say something nasty to me, and I'm like, well, what the hell did I do? But I don't know what's going on with you. You could be, you know, having health problems. Like, you know, I know when I had health problems, y'all, you know, hence why my name's Cheated Death 2 times. I wasn't the same person as I am now. I can assure you. My patience was like 0. I was angry. I was, you know, frustrated. I was, you know, beside myself. You never know what's going on. Ruthless, don't beat yourself up, bro. All of you, don't beat yourself up for being human and making a mistake. I do it all the time, you know? I do it all the time. I make mistakes every day. I'm full of faults. I'm good at making mistakes. Hey, what's up, Billy Booyah? Thank you. Well, Riley, we'll see. The thing is, guys, the reason why I'm hesitant to add anybody on Discord is because I don't go on there very often. I really don't. Like, Red knows. Like, I might send somebody a message, and I might not go on there in a week. And I don't want any of you to feel like, hey, he's ignoring me, he doesn't care, he doesn't, you know, it's nothing to do with that. I'm just not, I'm not a social media person, you know? I'm really not. Like, I have a Facebook. I very rarely go on there. Rarely go on there. You know, even, like, my sister will message me, and a lot of times I don't even message her back. Hey, what's up, bro? I don't even message her back. You know, that's my own sister. What?
Bird City.
Yeah, Bird City, bro. Get it. I forgot it was Bird City. I'm glad you reminded me, yo. Oh, thanks, Jane. I appreciate that. I try. Like, you know, I'm all about the effort, y'all. I really am. And, you know, you do need boundaries and such. You're right. You're right. I appreciate, honestly, a lot of you have really worldly advice, especially like some of the people who have, you know, with age comes wisdom, doesn't it? And you guys know how it is. I try, man. I try and be patient. I try and be understanding. I want people to be kind to me, and I try to be kind to other people. I really do. Beyond that, I make a lot of mistakes, guys. I really do. I'm full of them. Full of mistakes. I'm good at, you know, failures. That I'm professional at. About the world right now, you'll have to specify what you mean. Are you talking about the problems between USA and Iran? I'm just taking a guess. You know, if that's what you're talking about, I'm pretty scared for the world, bro. I don't watch a lot of news. I try and avoid it. I try and stay away from it. I know I shouldn't do that, but it's negative. It brings me down, and I'm frightened. To be quite honest with you, I'm very, you know, it's like John Lennon. You know, like of all the people that would have been assassinated, right, y'all? John Lennon was assassinated, and all he did was sing about peace and love and stuff. So, you know, I wish people would just kind of, you know. Again, be kind, be humble, be caring. I haven't always been those things. I've been the opposite of those things, you know? Life can make you mean or hard or different things of that nature. But I have for a long time tried to be a different person. Lift people up, you know? You have said something mean to me sometimes? That's okay. Elliot, I'm sure I've said mean things to you too, bro. I'm sure I said mean things to you too, man. I'm not perfect. We all do it, guys. We all do it. I know one day, like Red has never really said anything mean, and one day I lost my cool with Red Devil. And I know he's forgiven me for it, but I was frustrated with the situation. It had nothing to do with him. And I felt really bad about it, to be honest. I still feel bad about it because I was like, man, like, of all the people you lost your cool on, it was Red Devil, like, who never is mean to anybody. But I just, you know, I was feeling a type of way, and I just lost my patience. I lost, you know, I let my emotions slip, we'll say, right? And that's okay, man. That happens. The biggest problem, honestly, in life, y'all, is when you don't acknowledge those problems or those failures, those faults. You know, you think you're perfect, you think you're arrogant, you think you're flawless. You're not. None of us are flawless. I promise you. I don't care how cool you are or how awesome you are. You know. No, it was about posting. It was just about posting. You wanted to post somebody a while back. And I just lost my cool about it because, you know, for whatever reason, that I was like, oh, you know, like they don't really support me. And like, I was just frustrated because I've been in that person's channel and I was like, man, like, you know, it was very petty of on my behalf. And to be honest, Red, I wanted to apologize since, and I just like, didn't, you know, I could have said it on Discord outside of the stream, but why not just say it on the stream and just admit? You know, that's part of being humble, and learning from your mistakes is you gotta acknowledge them and become better, you know, learn from your, like, I appreciate that you didn't take it seriously, like you weren't like, oh my God, like a lot of people would be like, I'm never going back there again, or something like along that, you know, something along those lines. And, you know, you weren't like that. You were like, you know, whatever. Spilt milk, you know. Small potatoes, as they say, right? But I still remembered it. It was probably 2 months ago, bro. It was a while back. It was maybe even longer than 2 months ago. But I still remembered it, and it's important to be aware and cognizant of these types of things, and, you know, and just try and be better, bro. Like, that's all I try and do. Like, I'm a work in progress, you know? Because you want peace? Yeah, I understand that, Slender. Look, like, people got to realize that we're no different. You know, that's one of the things that I've always tried to preach to people. That comes from, initially from my dad. My dad is very, like, anti-racism. Like, you know, he suffered racism when he first came to Canada. People were mean to him and stuff like that. He didn't speak very good English. He didn't speak any English, y'all. And this is what my dad taught me, okay? And this is a good message for all of you, I think, if you understand the meaning behind it. So my dad said to me, you know, like, people would call him a DP, displaced person, right? He couldn't speak any English. And, like, it hurt his feelings. Like, he's a sensitive person, right? It's going to hurt anybody's feelings if you say, you know, negative and nasty stuff. But then my dad was quick to point out that there's lots of people, like, he was in Toronto, so that's a very big city, y'all. It's got 5 million people now. It's a big, big city. And he was lost. He was scared. And he said there was a lot of people, whether they were English, Scottish, Irish, German, I don't know what they were. They were something, right? Everybody's from somewhere. And it's not really Canada. You know, you might have been here for 300 years, but your ancestors came from somewhere else. You know, Ireland, on a boat, the Mayflower maybe. I don't know. Something, right? But he said they would take him by the hand. He would have a note, like he'd trying to get to work or trying to get somewhere, and he'd have a note with, like, a street name on it. And he was like, can't even speak a word of English. He's just trying to get help. And they would take him by the hand and show him where to go. So, you know, like, you could focus on the people who were rude to him or who were racist, or you could focus on the people who took him by the hand and led him, you know, like a lost sheep, like a shepherd would, right? So it's the latter that I hope that you guys would do, right? Focus on the good people. I've always tried to promote inclusivity. That's why there's no racism here. That's my number one rule. Be positive, be nice to people. Because we're all the same. Like, I don't care what, you know, like Martin Luther King said, you know, it doesn't matter what color you are, what creed or religion or any of that stuff, right? It's the content of your character. That's on the inside, people, right? Your heart, your mind. You know, that's what I want people to focus on and to judge people on. Like, if you're an evil person on the inside, then that's what you should judge people on. Not, like, you know, whether you're from Iran or Iraq or Germany or USA, like Canada, who cares? I see, Orange. I'm sorry. Orange, I didn't even know that you're from India. A lot, like, you know what? A lot of people in Canada are from India. You know, like, pretty much every time I go to Timmy's, I'm being served by someone from the Far East. You know, I ask some of them where they're from. You know, I grew up, guys, I'll be quite honest, I grew up right near Toronto, and I said this the other day. I had one white friend. All the rest of my friends were from India and Pakistan. And you can't find nicer people, you know? I'm sure there's some bad people from there. There has to be. There's billions of people from there, right? It's a highly populated place. But I'm really sorry that happened, man. It does have too much hate. It does have too much hate. That you have Germany with you? I see. Mario, I don't know about the Discord thing, bro. Yeah, no one's better than you, and you're not better than anybody else. Exactly, Jane. Exactly. Thanks, Red. I appreciate that, bro. I know you didn't, Red, but I still care. Because it'd be one thing if I forgot that it happened. I would like to, but I can't, you know. I'm aware, I'm cognizant of it, and I'll be better. I'll try and be more patient. And you know, I'll be more self-aware, right? More self-aware. Oh my God, Jane, you didn't have to do that. Thank you, though. Thank you, W's. I appreciate that, hon. But yeah, Orange, you're gonna get all kinds of people like that. You know, like I would not judge you or anyone else based off any premise of where you're from. You know, to me, you're Canadian or you're German or you're Irish or you're from East India. It doesn't matter. You know, I can speak a different language right now. You know, and I felt ousted by people, my own family. Like, I'll tell you guys a story. I went to Croatia when I was 20, and we only spoke Croatian at home, okay? That's where my parents are from. But I lost it when I was about 15, 16. I didn't use it. I understood it, like I understood everything that they were saying, but when I would speak it, it was broken. So when I went back there with my dad, I had a really, really hard time freaking relearning the language. And it was harder because my cousins would laugh every time I wouldn't roll the L with a J. So let's say if I say ljudi, right, with a J, ljudi means people, but crazy means ludi without the J. And I would always want to say people, and I would say crazy. And my cousins and my family would laugh at me, like just ha 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 ha. And I remember my uncle, right? And this wasn't even my blood uncle. Keep in mind, chat, this wasn't even my blood uncle. This was married into my family. He took me aside and he said, look, he said, don't worry about them laughing and all that, because he could see I was frustrated, right? I'm trying, I'm failing, and I was like, I wanted to go home, bro. Like I was feeling very out of place at the time. And I remember him taking me aside and he said, look, it was the same thing. He was a bus driver. Rest in peace. My uncle, I miss you, Anta, so much. But he was like, look, he was like, don't let them get to you. He's like, they're trying to get under your skin, right? Because that's just what they do. He's like, just keep trying, be determined, right? And he was like, he explained to me it was the same thing when he was driving a bus in France, for example. He said, when I was in Paris, he's like, I learned French so that I could, you know, assimilate into that culture, into that place, and get by, right? Those street signs, when you order food, whatever. He said to me, when I would go to the Burgundy region or this region, he said they would ask him, where are you from? Because he was speaking like a Paris dialect, right? And each province or each area, region has a different dialect. It's the same thing in my country, in Croatia. It's the same thing in Canada, right? We laugh at Newfies, people from Newfoundland, because they speak differently, whatever, right? But my whole point is, he was like, look, I'm going to help you. He said to me, I'm going to go into town and get some books. You want some books? At the time, I was reading avidly, right? I was a big reader. I have been on and off my whole life. And I said, yeah, sure, Unc, like whatever. And he got me a English to Croatian dictionary. So he comes back and he's like, here. He's like, use this. This is going to help you. So I'd be sitting there, chat, and we'd, you know, be a whole big bunch of people around my family, and they'd be like talking, and I'd be sitting there, and there'd be like a word like korist, right? Which means worth. It's like value, your worth, whether it's self-worth or monetary, money value, it doesn't matter. And I'd be sitting there saying it in my head over and over again because I didn't understand the context of the sentence, of the conversation, because I didn't understand that word. And then afterwards I'd be like, hey Dad, what was korist? And he'd be like, oh, it's worth or value. And I'd be like, oh, okay. And same with the dictionary, right? When I didn't have my dad. So I utilized my uncle, my dad, this dictionary, and eventually I was really proud after 5 weeks, honestly, guys. I was on a bus and I was talking with this gentleman and he was like, so where are you from? What part of Croatia are you from? And I said, well, my dad's from Posadarje, which is a little village, right? 20 minutes away from Zadar, this big city. And I said, I'm from Canada. I was born in Canada. And he was like, he looks at me and he thought I was lying, guys. He goes, no, you're not. He goes, no, you're not from Canada. He goes, you have the dialect down. And I was like, yeah, like I've been working at it for 4 weeks. Thank you. You know, I appreciated it, right? And I had to pull out my identification to show this man because he's like, I don't believe you. He's like, do you have a passport or something? I want to see. because he thought I was pulling his leg, you know, he thought I was joking around. But the whole point is that if I had gotten discouraged and allowed my family, my own family, to put me down and make me feel like crap because I was trying and failing miserably, I never would have learned it the way I did. I kept at it, I kept trying, and I was lucky. I was there for 5 weeks, you know. In Norway, many people are nice. That's awesome, bro. You cried when the USA beat Canada? I know a lot of people in Canada cried, bro. Hockey's a big thing here. Hockey's a big thing. I don't talk to people much on Discord, Mario. You need more people to hear these types of conversations? That's valid, Jane. That's valid. That's why I have them. That's why I have them, because like I think people steer away from it. You know, they're touchy, they're sensitive. You know, it's awkward sometimes, right? You know, like, but again, I'm real. Like I'm a very genuine, authentic person. I pride myself on being such. And I just, that's what I'm going to bring to the table, really, you know? What's your question, bro? When we didn't win gold, the economic crisis. That's funny. That's funny, bro. But yeah, I think opening doors, to just, like, that's why I like being around open-minded, smart individuals, not necessarily book smarts. This isn't academics. I didn't go to school. I don't have an education. There's no fancy, you know, my sister has a PhD, y'all. She is a very academically inclined individual. And I'm so proud of her for all of her accomplishments. I don't have that. But what I do have is I have a open heart, and I like to listen, and I do talk a lot. People will point that out. I talk all the time. But I also listen to what people say, and I really care. I really do care about what you people are saying. Like, it hurt my heart that somebody said that to you, Orange, because I know what a nice person you are. You know, I really do. And, you know, some people are just bigots, you know. They're very stuck in their ways. You know, I used to have a guy I knew growing up. He was very racist, y'all. And I said to him, I said, hey, why are you like that, man? You know, like, I liked him, but he was just brutal. And he just told me, he was like, my dad was like this, man. This is how I was raised. And, you know, so you never know. Like, my dad raised me to have an open heart and judge you based off, again, the content of your character, not creed or religion that you follow. I don't care if you're Buddhist or whatever. I'm Catholic, right? But I'm not even, like, I don't go to church unless, we have talked about this, I don't go to church unless my mom asks me. So how Catholic am I, or how religious? But I also, growing up, I went to Catholic schools, and I was very fortunate. I had some teachers who were very open to teaching about different religions, whether it's Judaism, you know, Buddhism, people who read the Torah and they're Jewish, people who read the Quran and they're Muslim faith. You know, I respect all those people, man. I hope that they respect the Catholics or Christians, Protestants, everybody, man, because you guys can believe what you want. Why is many people are nice? You know, in Norway, I'm not sure. There is a lot of nice people in Norway. You know, I think it's the way you're raised, Mario. So, like, your parents. I think your parents have a lot to do with who you are. You know, some people don't have parents. They don't have guidance, right? Let's talk about, you know, 70% of people in jail. Thanks, Mario. 70% of people in jail come from single-parent families, guys. So that's a huge correlation to why people go to jail, because there's a lot of voids that need to be filled there, right? There's a lot of single moms, maybe single dads, but I think a lot more single moms who need help. And there's some deadbeat who just would rather have some fancy ass car or whatever they do, or they just take off and they just go father a bunch of children. And they're essentially a sperm donor, right? They're not a dad or a mom like they need to be, right? And you see it a lot, man. I've seen it. I'm not going to say who, but I've seen it in my channel. One of the viewers said to me, oh, like, cheated, I can't really play on the weekdays because my mom doesn't let me, right? And he'll talk about his mom. He'll talk about his grandmother. He's a young kid. He's about Mario's age. And I've said to him, like, she doesn't let you play on the weekdays? And he's like, no, I'm homeschooled. I'm not allowed to. You know, she's very strict. And I tried to tell him, like, you know, she's looking out for your best interest, you know? And God bless that woman and the grandmother who's taking care of that kid and trying to lift him up and really, really be there, you know? Oh, wow. Hey, Joanna, how's it going? Guys, definitely check out Joanna. How are you doing, girl? If you guys ever need some sound advice, I know exactly who you are. You're the doctor from Canada, aren't you? Guys, I've been in her stream. I'm actually so thrilled that you're here. It's such a pleasure. Guys, if you ever need any advice, I've actually went to this young lady and asked her for advice. She does free, she's a psychologist. She's went to school, super intelligent, and she gives away free advice. I've actually asked her for advice. Thank you for joining. Really, Freaker? There you go. Freaker, I appreciate you saying that, brother. I appreciate you saying that. Of course it's going to give you issues. Of course. We all have voids, right? You know, it's going to affect you your whole life. But thank you, Joanna. I appreciate you coming through. Guys, check out Joanna's channel. If you guys ever have any, like, you need some help and you can't afford, let's say, a psychologist, they're very expensive, you can literally go check her out. She literally does this out of, like, the kindness of her heart. Oh, man. Yeah, I do live stream. I'm a gamer, but we're actually, like, getting into a real serious conversation. If you want to hear it, rewind back about, I don't know, 20 minutes. I've been babbling now, but yeah, no, it's such a pleasure to have you in here. Oh, no problem. Honestly, this is a small channel, humble channel where we kind of help each other out. Some people call it sub-sharing, whatever you want to call it. But essentially, it's just basically a community of like-minded individuals. But yeah, Joanna, I want to thank you for the advice that you gave me. Very sound advice, y'all. You're a super intelligent young lady. Just a pleasure to have you in here. Thank you. But we have a ton of people from all around the world. And Freaker, thank you for saying that. It's not easy to come out and, you know, say the skeletons in your closet. You guys hear me say it a lot. You know, this is kind of my venting post, right? This is my psychotherapy. You all listen to me and sit on the leather couch and you're like, yep, cheated. Yep, with your pen and paper. But I do sincerely appreciate that advice. Honestly, I do appreciate that advice that you gave me. And I'm sorry that I haven't seen you in a while. Maybe I don't have the bell hit on you. That's probably why. I don't have the bell hit on you. Now I have it, girl. I haven't seen you in a minute. I'll come check you out very soon. Definitely, if you guys are having any issues, go and see her. She does it for free. Like, literally, that's, like, if you can't want to talk about, like, kindness, generosity, and just, like, being an awesome person, freaking, you know. Now tell me how you feel. Yeah, you know. You know better than all of us. Thank you, Mario. Thank you for the 10 crowns. I appreciate it, Mario. Your mom's a psychologist? Really? You know, I've told you guys several different times, I've been really blessed in my life. Voids have been filled by my aunts, to be honest with you. You know, as much as I love my mom, she just unfortunately, as a result of life, has not been able to, oh my God, Stang, bro, you didn't have to do that. Orange, man, thank you. Aw, brother, I wish you all the best. And like, man, like, bro, you don't have to do that. I want to do that stuff for people like you, and I want people like Jane or anybody, like, you know, I want everyone to know that, like, you guys are loved. I don't care whether you're African American, from India, from Japan. It doesn't matter to me, brother. It doesn't matter, but thank you, man. Oh, she got her master's? Wow, good for her. Good for her. One more coffee? Thank you, Mario. It is another coffee. But yeah, man, thanks, bro. Like, you know, I appreciate it, bro. I hope that you're smiling. This is an inclusive place. Everybody's welcome. You know, whether you have a neurological disorder, I have many mental disorders, I could assure you. Like, some days I'm just, you know, I don't know. Some days I'm cranky. I will say that. You know, I've told you all before. I have a temper. I've been volatile many times in my life. And you know, keep in mind, y'all, when you have a problem, you've got to address the problem. Usually, you're gonna grab, like when you're drowning, you grab the closest people to you, and you're gonna pull them down, and because they're the closest ones. Like, you're not gonna go and find some random homeless person on the street and go and yell at them. You might, but they're not gonna stand around. Like, how much are you gonna yell at them? How much are you gonna pick on them? It's gonna be your people that are close to you that tolerate it, that will put up with that stuff. You know, unfortunately. And that's what people need to realize is, you know, like, if you have a problem, you need to talk about it, right? Like, you really, really do. For real, Jane, for real. But yeah, thank you, Jane. Honestly, thank you, Stang. Man, you guys honestly humbled me so much. Beyond, like, the donation's amazing. That's awesome. I really do appreciate it. But, like, nothing to do with that. Like, you guys make me a better person. And Doris, how are you doing, girl? Thank you for joining. Everybody's been awesome today. I appreciate the sincere, like, just candidness and just people saying, like, hey, you know, this is a problem I had in my life. Like, that's a very hard thing. Even though it's the internet, you're just putting yourself out there. You're leaving yourself vulnerable. And you know, you're putting a lot of trust in people that they're going to be cool about it and say the right things and not use it against you or make fun of you or any of that type of stuff. So you're well. That's awesome. That's awesome. You wish you gave that money? Mario, you've given me so much, bro. Mario, you've given me so much. Mario, you've given me a lot more than crowns, okay? You've given me, obviously, Fortnite skins. I had to shut that off because you gave me too much. But Mario, you give me love, bro. You give me mad love. You know, you're a consistent viewer. You're here every day. You know, and Mario, you remind me to have patience. You know, you remind me to have resolve, mental strength, you know? Oh, Riley, you're the best, bro. Don't forget the little Aussies as well, mate. No, of course not. No, I honestly, like, you guys make me such a better person. I promise you. I promise you. Many of you do, and it has nothing to do with the 50 bomb. You know, it has nothing to do with any of that. It's literally like, you make me cognizant and aware that people have struggles, problems. You know, a lot of times we think about, like, your problems are worse than everybody else. And they're not. Like, a lot of other people have really, really difficult trials and tribulations that you go through that I would never understand. Like, I would never understand. Yeah, you've given 250 crowns. You know what? You've given a ton of stuff, Mario. Mario, you give me your time all the time. You help me with the hours to get me monetized. I really appreciate it. And as most of you know, like, this money isn't going to me. It's going to a very, very cool 10-year-old that I made this channel for. You know, so this transcends money for me. It really, really does. Like, I've made some genuine connections, some great friends here, and I promise you all, I've become better. 1 second, I have a phone call. Oh, no problem, Joanna. Thank you for joining. I do appreciate you. And again, thank you for the kind advice and the words of wisdom. I do appreciate it. Guys, check her out if you're having, like, she literally does it for free. She will talk to you and everything like that. Am I looking forward to Blackout? When's that coming out? Orange? I would probably play. I've been a big COD fan for a long time. March 13th? All right, bro. You know what? I will play it with you. Sounds good. I'll get it. I haven't heard anything about it, but honestly, I just want a game with you, bro. Next Thursday, you got it. You got it. Red, I do. Unfortunately, or next Friday, gotcha. I do Red. Unfortunately, that was my sister calling, and there's a semi sort of emergency. It sucks because I already told Stubborn I would play with her, and I'm gonna have to send her a message. So unfortunately, I will be going back to the hospital very shortly. Unfortunately, so yeah, I'm gonna cut this short though. I hate to because it's been a great stream. Honestly, you guys have been so generous. Thank you so much. I really lifted up my spirits, and I really need it right now. But thank you all, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.